Well, good morning, and it is a good morning too. It's an absolute beauty. A bit cold, but bright sunshine, blue skies, clear blue skies. Back here at the man cave. So yeah, thanks for clicking on again. This one, it's another Norwegian video, and this was another one of my, how shall I describe it, high value shopping list items, shall we say. It's the road down into Lysebotn. Lysebotn was a village that was built for the builders of the power station, hydroelectric power station down there. But the road itself is an absolute, well, you know what my sort of roads are. It's an absolute masterpiece. It's another stairway to heaven, if you like. One of my stairways to heaven. I don't know how many hairpins. I'll try and find out how many hairpins. I lost count on the way down. But it's a fantastic area, absolutely beautiful. But there is a bit of a cock up involved. There's a viewpoint at the top of the road down into the valley, and as I came down I thought, I'll have a look at that on the way back up. I just want to get down, get myself a bite to eat down at the bottom, down in the village, and then I'll have a look at the viewpoint on the way back up. Big mistake. On the way back up, the cloud had closed in so badly that the staff had actually locked up the viewpoint and locked up the visitor centre and gone home. So obviously it wasn't going to clear up anytime soon. So the way I look at it is, I've got to go back. So anyway, that's what this one is. Lysebotn, Lysebotn, Lysevegen. Have a look. Again, see what you think and let me know. Well, good morning. That's us away from a little log cabin. Another itch scratched. This whole log cabin idea. I've just got to drop my towel in at the reception because I've got to take it up with the bedding. And we're on our way. Hopefully today we'll get to Lysebotn, which is another one of those more spectacular roads. Down towards Kristiansand, 2 days time, catching the ferry at Kristiansand. It's sort of sad to come to the end of a trip, but I'm looking forward to getting home, to be honest. Right, I'll just quickly drop in the towel. I've got to drop into the centre of pass straight through and leave by the 38. Mainly small roads again today. Mainly small roads again today, hopefully, so none of this highway rubbish. 38 Dalen. Cafe over on the left there, that was great last night. Beef meatballs with potatoes, mushy peas, carrots, and what do I call it? Cabbage. Really, really nice. Wholesome food. don't know how long it's going to take to get to where we're going, because I'm trying to manage without my sat nav. I'm trying to go back to basics. We'll see how it goes anyway. Let's see what comes. See you in a bit. Well, we're well on the way across to Lysebotn now. Everything's gone very smoothly, the wrong thing to say. So I've just topped up with fuel just in case. At Halle, and just look at this rock architecture, these slabs. I look at everything from a climber's point of view still. Just clean, sweeping slabs of I don't know what sort of rock it is, to be honest. I'll have to have a look at it. But either way, a little bit further south before we turn west again on the 450. Nice to know that the village of Valley, I've just filled up that the good old-fashioned tank bag with the map in the top of it is working just fine. Nice to do things the old way for a change. Anyway, enough of that. I'll shut my visor and we'll get on. Through here, places like this, I can see parallels with the north of Scotland all the time. Everything's that much bigger across here, admittedly, but so many similarities, and this is one of those occasions, really. Again, you get the most amazing views way down below, and the village on the spur down to the left of us. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. What a view. And I've got to come right back this way. Oh, this is absolutely marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. This is the start of the Lysebotn, if I pronounce it properly. Just look at this. Just look at this. And we haven't got the good bit yet. Feel like Navarre, eat your heart out. I'm in heaven. Now I know that's a tremendous viewpoint across there. But I'm going to call that on the way back up again. Cloud below us, filling the valley. Oh, good Lord. I don't know how many hairpins there are, but there's a lot of them. I know the best view of them would be from a drone, but it's too windy. You can keep it, you really can. Look at that rock architecture above us. Again, looking at it from a climber's point of view. Now we keep passing under the power lines, and from what I've read, The whole purpose for the road being put in the first place was to enable the power station down below us to get built. That'll do me. It is a dead end, is this? The only way out of here is to go back the way we've come, or you catch the ferry down the fjord. A lot of people catch the ferry down the fjord because they just can't handle the idea of driving or riding back up again. But no. It's got to be done both ways. Absolutely brilliant. Might run us over. Wow. What a place. And what a place to get to. Oh, yes. You'll reach your destination. Lysebotn. Brilliant.
Well, I was hoping there was going to be a ferry coming in. Not that I want to catch the ferry, I just like to see it come in, but it's not due for quite a while, so we haven't got all day. Well, we have got all day, but I've got to find somewhere to stay tonight, so I've got myself a hot dog and a coffee, so I'm ready for anything. Lysebotn, this was a thriving community. It's all about tourism now, really, but Lysebotn, all these houses, the village was built purely for the people that built and came to work at the power station, which still operates, but it's fully automated now. So there was a school, there was everything that a community would need, but it's just not, and it's holiday cottages, it's holiday accommodation now, because, and homes in the country, I suppose, really, accessible from in two different ways, by the pass that we came down by, which we're going back up by, the Lysebotn, and also from the ferry, so from the sea. But either way, things change. You can see the power station up to the left. The hairpins coming down, so I'll not film coming back up again, but there's a viewpoint up at the top that I decided to wait until on the way back up, and that's what I'll do. So we'll cross the bridge and we'll take the Lysebotn Vegen. Lysebotn Vegen, yeah, that's the name of the pass. Right, I'll see you at the top. Well, the best laid plans of mice and men, as they say. Should have stopped on the way down when the view was clear. It isn't. I'll still stop. I'll still go and have a look. You never know, the cloud might clear while we're here. But yeah, this is the main viewpoint overlooking Lysebotn. Okay. What a landscape this is. Cleared a little bit, but I noticed on the way across here there's little piles of stone. Having said that, a lot of the boulders you can see are actually deposited by retreating glaciers. They're what are known as erratics. Erratic in the way that they're left behind by the retreating ice. Here's my Danish friends again. Why did you carry on past the viewpoint? It was a marvellous view.
The sun is going down.
The cafe was closed.
The cafeteria is closed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wonderful bunch of people. well as these erratic boulders that have been left behind by the glaciers, we've got these little piles of stones that have been piled up by people, by passers-by, cairns in it, effectively, but they work of art, some of them. Having said that, we've got a guy in the Peter Street back in England who disagrees with their existence, and he spends his time kicking them over because the way he looks at it is a lot of those stones have been taken off stone walls. These stones here are in fact, I think, artistic or not, it's getting quite unpleasant up here at the minute, so I'm going to take the camera off to prevent it from getting down. So I'll switch off now. I'll see you later. Thank you. Well, the weather's tidied itself up, so I'm slowly dropping out of the mountains down towards the coast in the south of Norway. Flekkesfjord is where I booked myself a room. And things are flattening out a little bit. Still interesting, still lovely roads, and still lovely rock architecture either side of the road. But we're just 3/4 of an hour away now from where I'm staying, so I'll record for a few minutes and then switch off until we get there.